Okay, my name is Valerie. I'm an artist. I discovered my creativity on accident a couple years back. I was too broke to. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Okay, we're just gonna go. This book is gonna take me down a very interesting path. So, I am an artist. I discovered my creativity on accident because a couple years ago I was too broke to be able to afford Christmas gifts for people. So I bought kind of like materials to make candles for people, and I made them, and people's reactions were just so cute and like genuine, and just loved them so much. And I kind of just like got interested in it. So I started making candles in my kitchen in Vegas. So I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I was lived my whole life there. I discovered my creativity there, but once I tapped into it, I feel like I had to learn a lot of lessons about boundaries. Because I kept making candles, and then it was like this person wants a lavender candle in a black container by Friday. This person, I made an Excel sheet to like try to make all these candles for everyone else. I also tapped into crochet, and so while learning the boundaries of art, and putting up like, hey, I don't do customs, blah blah blah, all of those lessons. Um, I started to kind of develop my way of making art into like a collection. So I make like a yearly collection of just whatever sparks my interest. My candles can turn out different every single time now, except for one candle that people love. It's the espresso martini candle. Um, this is gonna be so much talking. I feel like I need to share this with the world though. I don't know what I'm doing. So basically, I kept going with my art, gained kind of a little bit of traction in Vegas, hoarded like 2 years of art, I think. And then I started getting a lot of signs from the universe to move away from Vegas and move to the Pacific Northwest. So I started following them. I have like a whole um, kind of like visualization journal that I started doing for it. And I'm here in Washington now. I moved my entire life over here so that I can be an artist, okay? So I sold my 2 years worth of collection drop of like candles, crochet, and stuff. Sold it, sold all my furniture, moved out of my apartment, like got a U-Haul, like literally just like moved my entire life over to Washington. I'm here. I moved here to do art. And the second that I got here, everything in my normal life, like the job that I wanted, got it. Living situation, got it. Like everything else, like not related to art, just is going like this, you know? But the second I got here, my art just kind of went zero creativity, huge artist block. Like I kind of was just freaking out a little bit. I was like, oh my god, like I moved my whole life over here like to make art and to do this, and now that I'm here, like I'm frozen in time, like I'm just stuck. I don't know what to do. I can't get myself to like create or to like feel like I'm supposed to do this. I was getting so frustrated with myself because I'm like, dude, I freaking moved here for this, you know? And I saw that Doechii read this book, and she has like a YouTube series. Admittedly, I haven't watched the series, but I feel like I should. Um, but she like kind of credits this book to like helping her grow a lot as an artist. And so I was like, what the hell, you know? I took myself on a little date, like got dressed up all cute, went out to like get food and stuff, and then I went to Barnes and Noble and I got this book. And just the intro, I swear, like brought me to tears because it just was like, this book is gonna be a lot. So one thing that's very interesting is that I've had a couple of different points in time where I've been called to go sober. So I did it in October. I just got like a random urge, and I was like, okay, sober October. And I went sober for a month, got a bunch of shit together, and then I went back to casual drinking. Not like crazy or anything, but then kind of the timeline of when I started this book, like right before I started this book, I got a random like feeling in my body, just like, you need to go sober. No more. Nothing was wrong. I wasn't drinking like crazy. I wasn't like sleeping until 4 p.m. Like I just was like, can't do it. And then I started reading the intro, and the author of the book is sober. Doechii is also sober. And there's a part in the intro that just says, "The idea that I could be sane, sober, and creative terrified me." So I feel like a big part of my creative block is probably alcohol. And I've been now sober for like over a month. I think it's like 40 something days. But the timing of that is just very aligned of when I found this book and when I started feeling like I needed to go sober. This is really long. So yeah, I guess that's just my intro. We'll just go over the intro. So there was her talking about being sober. She just talks about she's seen blocks be dissolved. She said, "I've seen blocked painters paint, broken poets speak in tongues, blah, blah, blah. The next minute, I suddenly knew that I should be teaching groups of people, how to unblock." So hearing like that the purpose of this book is to help creatives get unblocked really just was like, please fucking help me. Let's see what else did I write in here? I wrote something about fear. So, I said, my creative block is fear. It's this like side part that I wrote. Fear of it working out, fear of it not working, just fear in general. I thought I had worked on my confidence as an artist, but moving to a new state brought all the fear back artistically for me. And then it talks about the basic tools. So the two things that the book really recommends that you do, one of them is morning pages, which is a 3-page just like stream of consciousness, and you just like dump. Like, it doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to be artistic, you just like dump. It can be like, my dog shit on the floor and I have to do the laundry, and I don't know what I'm doing with my art career, and I don't know what to write, I don't know what to write, I don't know what to write. You can write that 50 times until you hit the freaking limit, but you just get your brain onto paper. And basically all of that stuff that you're writing on there is what's standing in between you and your creativity. And then the other thing is like artist dates. And you basically just like take yourself on a little artist date. So like the morning pages, you're sending out like it's like a radio signal. So the morning pages, you're sending out, notifying yourself and the universe of your dreams, of your dissatisfactions and your hopes. And then by going on your artist date, you're receiving, you're opening yourself up to insight, inspiration, and guidance. So it's kind of like that balance, you know? And then, yeah, so this is, I guess I'll just do the intro in here. So then you sign a little contract, which I did. And, yeah, we'll go into week 1 next.